to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm going to be putting away some zucchini. I'm going to do some dehydrating, but I'm going to use not only my regular dehydrator that you plug in, I'm also going to use both of my sun ovens. So you can see two different ways to do this and get some dehydrating done. Save that excess out of the garden for later on in the winter and rehydrate it and use it just like you do fresh. So if this inspires you to stay with me, and I certainly hope it does, I want you to go down in that show more description box below, check out my Facebook link, go over and like that page, join in with me on that conversation. As well as my Wild Tree website is in the link box below, and I've got all organic natural products, no preservatives, no GMO products ever used, no MSG, nothing like that ever in any of these products, and it's a fabulous company to work for, so you might look into that opportunity as well while you're on my website. So if that inspires you, then I really want you to go down there and check out the link I've provided. I'm doing a shout out. I'm going to do a series of shout outs for all my friends here on YouTube that I'd like to see their channels grow even faster. So my first shout out is going to go to Mother's Barbecue. You need to go over and check this guy out. He just did a smoked meatloaf recipe that made my mouth water. And he's got a great channel. We need to support him and go over and subscribe to his channel. And if you do, tell him I sent you, and we'll do another shout out on the next video. All right, guys. So his link is going to be down in that description box below. All right, let's go make some dehydrated zucchini for later on in this winter, because you know I've got a glut of zucchini. Come on. All right, guys, so now I'm getting this zucchini. I wanted to make sure it wasn't too hard to go through the processor, but that's the only way to go. If you were going to try to grate this on a regular cheese grater, you'd be here for a while. It's a hard zucchini, and this is the one that, for those of you that didn't watch the video, the one that I took out of my garden that I've been saving for seeds. And I roasted it, a big hunk of this as well, and it roasted like a winter squash. It was delicious. So you can use it a bunch of different ways, but this is what I'm doing today. I'm gonna grate it because it's almost impossible to get nice thin slices. So we're gonna put this in the processor, get this grated down. I don't know if that'll fit. You gotta put these into manageable chunks, so to speak. So get these all chunked up, get this in the processor, and done deal. Very simple. Okay, so I'm gonna get this all grated up, and this is what's remaining of that 14.6 pound zucchini. And I've got some more to do as well, but I know that I'll probably only be able to tend to this much today. So let's get this done, and I'll bring you back when I show you how much zucchini I get shredded. Okay, so now that we've got this all grated up, and this is a big container, I'm gonna guess there's at least 10 pounds of zucchini there. I have a recipe that calls for 10 pounds of grated zucchini for my zucchini relish, if you wanna go back and look at that video. So what I've got is the dehydrating racks that go with the sun oven, and then another rack that didn't come with my Solar Sport, but that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to lay it on parchment paper, because obviously the rack would not hold it. So I've got parchment here, and I'm just going to spread this out. Now, I will tell you that it's going to take a couple of days, so I probably am going to cut the video off after I show you, you know, what it looks like in the oven and stuff, and then bring you back for another day. And these racks stack right on top of each other. You can bake cookies on these as well. Let's get you where you can see a little better, since we know what the zucchini looks like, right? So you're just spreading that out. And this would be, I mean, very useful if you're trying not to have power going, or, you know, you don't have availability to power, or you don't have a dehydrator. This is a way to do it. It might take a little longer, but it's the way you can get things done if you are resourceful. So then we got one more rack. I love these racks because this is the one thing I will say, if you're going to get this sun oven from me or from anyone else, I would suggest getting these racks because they're great for, let's say, cookies, roasting vegetables, you know, all kinds of things. You could put fish in one and roasted vegetables in another one and have a tray below to catch any of the juices. Totally doable. All right, so, and I can tell you I'll be using my other dehydrator as well. So I've got all three of those trays then. Now we're gonna do this rack, which I'm putting in the Sun Oven Solar Sport that I got. And I've already started some zucchini chips in that. It was in there for the majority of the day yesterday and overnight, so, and they still aren't done. So I'm gonna put these on here as well. They're close to being done, but just need some more time. So, you know, they're still pliable. They're not, this one kind of close. So just spread those out. They'll dry up just fine, just like that. And the idea, you've got to learn how to control your dehydrator or your solar oven because you want to control the temperature. Vegetables should dehydrate at about 135. So my secret, even without the reflectors on the Solar Sport, it got up pretty hot at some point yesterday. We're not trying to cook the vegetables, we're trying to dehydrate them. So let's go outside and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right guys, so what I've got here is I've got the Solar Sport out. And I use this all the time for dog food. I put a chicken in here and make my add-ons for my dogs. I've got a pint canning jar in here because there's no way to tip this and angle it. And we don't want it, I don't know. This is how I rigged it up. So I've got this sitting there. The little clips that go on this, I want those up on the edge. That'll have some air circulation on the inside here, and you just put your lid on. And it's got some air release, so it shouldn't steam up too much. Make sure we pull our parchment back as far as we can. Okay. And that one's ready to go. But those were the zucchini pieces, slices were in there yesterday for a good, you know, all day and all night, and they were still not done. So this is a few day process, but it's free. So all you're spending is time. And let me bring you up, hold on for the ride here. Now I've got the global or the All-American Sun Oven here with the 3 racks. Just set them down in there. Now close your door. Whoa, let's see. Let's get you back here. Probably have to edit here. So you're closing the door. Hold on. Make sure you can see what's going on. So you go ahead and close your glass door. You don't need to latch it. In fact, you might want to wedge something for air to come out. You don't want a tight seal on that. I think just leaving it the way it is. Then you're going to put your reflectors out because you kind of have to on this one. But I turn it away from the sun. So it's turned, the sun, you know, afternoon sun is over here, and it's going to go this way, and these two are pointed away. So they won't get any direct sun. I don't have the reflectors on the Solar Sport at all, and I'm not going to tip this at all, so it should be good to go. And I'll bring you back for another video to give you the end results of this, or I'll give you the end results. So guys, I hope this inspires you. I truly hope that it inspires you to maybe go ahead and get a solar oven. With things the way they're going, you might want to think about an alternative to cooking and saving a little bit of extra money in the process. All right, guys. So if this inspires you, and I hope it does, give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way. Go subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. And I got to get busy with the rest of that zucchini. So I'll see you next time. God bless.